Hello YouTube, Blue Kira again, next video for Legacy of the Duelist. So deck profile for the Lemuria I just used a little while ago. Right, so let's go ahead and start off. What have we got? 18 monsters. We've got 2 Dragoonity Darkspear, 3 Aurora Wing, 1 Black Ring Zephyrus, 3 Blizzard Falcon, 3 Kigeto Kage, Sacred Crane, 2 Summoner Monk, 3 Tin Goldfish, spells Book of Moon, 3 Creature Swap, 3 Inferno Reckless Summon, 3 Lemuria the Forgotten City, 3 Mystical Space Typhoon, 2 Salvage, Terraforming, and the Traps Bottomless, 3 Call the Haunted, Solemn Morning, and Torrential Tribute. Extra deck, one all the way over there. That's right. Black Rose Dragon, Zenmane's Dweller, Direwolf, Exciton Knight, Cowboy, Zero Fine, Valve Chain, number 101, Master Key Beetle. Heartland Draco actually thought about putting in a King of the Feral Imps instead, but decided to go for this one instead. Kind of like, I don't know, maybe it's kind of like a tech or something like that. Okay, anyway, M7, Strike Bouncer, Gaia Dragon, and Mecha Phantom Beast Draco Sack. Right, so let's start off with the main card anyway, Lemuria. We didn't even get to see it during the 3 duels I had, so basically didn't see how it worked, but I'll start off with this one anyway. Now, this card name is always treated as Umi, sorry, I should probably say. Now, all water monsters on the field gain 200 attack and defense. Once per turn during your main phase, you can have all water monsters you currently control gain levels equal to the number of water monsters you currently control until the end phase. So if you just have 1 on the field, it becomes level 5. 2, they both become level 6, and 3, they all become level 7. And vice versa. That's how, like, yeah, summon some of the bigger ones like them. Of course, Sky Dragon could just be overlaid. Unfortunately, we didn't even get to see it at all, so you didn't get to see me combo and make plays with it. Alright, so Dragoonity Darkspear. Once per turn, you contribute 1 Dragon-type Dragoonity monster to select 1 level 4 or lower Wing Beast type monster from your graveyard special summon it. So obviously, there's your Dragoonity Dragon type right there. And all our Wing Beast type monsters there to special summon, depending on the situation, what you want to do. Aurora Wing, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon this card in face-up attack position. You can only use this effect of Aurora Wing once per turn. Good because it's the Wing Beast. Water, also creature swap target, since you can destroy it and special summon it back. Now, we got the Zephyrus Elite. If this card is in your graveyard, you can return 1 face-up card you control to the hand. Special summon this card if you do take 400 damage. Only use this once per duel, but plenty of face-up cards you can use, maybe like a Call the Haunted or maybe a Lemuria itself. Depends what you want to do. Blizzard Falcon. If this card's current attack is higher than its original attack, you can inflict 1500 damage to your opponent. This effect can only be used once while this card is face-up on the field. You can only use this effect of Blizzard Falcon once per turn. So that's where Lemuria comes into play. Use Lemuria's effect, inflict 1500 damage. So basically, if you want to use it over and over again, you have to have a different Blizzard Falcon on the field. Because if you ever played wind-ups, then you'll understand what it means when this effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. It means this exact card here. So if I summon another Falcon next turn, then I can use that one's effect. And then I'll have 2 that can't use the effect at that time being. So let's say they go to the graveyard or something, I Call the Haunted them back or salvage them back, summon it again, and then use it again if I want to. Basically, that's what that means. Okay, Kigeto Kage cannot be normal summoned or set. When you normal summon a level 4 monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Cannot be used synchro material. That's fine. As you, I've got a whole bunch of level 4 monsters. Sacred Crane, when this card is special summoned, draw a card, so it can be special summoned by Darkspear or a Summoner Monk or Call the Haunted. It's also a Winged Beast type monster for 0 fine. But I liked it. I put 1 in anyway for draw power. Just, it's a thing. Summoner Monk, when this card is face up on the field, it cannot be tributed. Now, if this card is normal flip summon, change this card to defense position. Once per turn, you can discard a spell card, special summon 1 level 4 monster from your deck, but that monster cannot attack this turn. But that's where cards like Inferno Reckless Summon come into play. And just depends what you want to summon at the time. Goldfish, Tin Goldfish, when this card is normal summon, you can special summon a level 4 monster from your hand. So as you can see, it's a water type monster. Combine that with Lemuria and either your Blizzard Falcon or Aurora Wing for plays. Spells, Book of Moon, staple, basically. 3 creature swap, each player chooses 1 monster they control and switches control of those monsters with each other. Those monsters cannot change their battle positions for the rest of the turn, so if you use it on face down card, that cannot be flipped up. But use it, good combo plays with like cards like a Royal Ring and whatever you want to use it on. I think I used it on a King Goldfish actually in the first draw. Inferno Reckless Summon now. When exactly 1 monster with 1500 or less attack is special summoned to your side of the field, while your opponent controls a face-up monster, your opponent chooses 1 face-up monster they control. You special summon all cards with the same name as the summon monster from your hand, deck, and graveyard. In face-up attack position, also your opponent special summons all cards with the same name as the chosen monster from their hand, deck, and graveyard. So basically, what that means is you special summon a monster with 1500 or less, and you get to special summon up to 2 more of them, which I used at least a couple of times during the gameplay. Obviously, this has a nice little thing to it where it's not exactly, it's not a conditional effect sort of thing. Basically, they just have to have a face-up monster. It doesn't matter whether they can special summon more or not. So, I mean, they can have an extra deck monster, or like that Gishki, Natalia, whatever it was a spirit monster, so they cannot be special summoned. So they don't get any monsters, and you get up to 2 more, which is great. If your field is full at the time and you can only get like 1 on the field, then the other one goes to the graveyard. That's fine. And there's the Lemuria, as I was talking about before. We didn't even get to play it, unfortunately. Really wanted to see it, but unfortunately I didn't. Mystical Space Typhoon, protection, basically. Salvage is target 2 water monsters with 1500 less attack in your graveyard. Add those to your hand, so that's quite a few monsters in there. So what do we got anyway? We've got the Royal Wings, the Falcons, and the Tin Goldfish as targets for salvage. Terraforming is add a field spell card from your deck to your hand. Staple for Bottomless. Call the Haunted, of course, by targeting a monster in your graveyard. Special summon in attack position. When this card leaves the field, destroy that target. When this target is destroyed, destroy this card, sorry. So basically, it's only if it leaves the field. Sort of like, basically, one thing you can do is you can overlay, and this will stay on the field. Then you can recycle it with Zephyrus if you want. That's one thing you can do. But yeah, 3 of these is pretty good. Solemn Warning and Torrential, of course. Extra deck, so we got a Black Rose Dragon. That your Dragoonity Darkspear is a level 3 tuner, and everything else in the deck is a level 4 monster. That cannot be used as synchro material though, but everything else is level 4 and can be, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So that's just the plan, unless if you want to wipe out the entire field. Zen Mains, good protection if needed. Duelist, since got a lot of water monsters, plus is just a good card in general, so you're most likely going to get the all water monsters gain 500 attack. You're probably going to get that effect. Let's see, Diamond Direwolf I use quite a bit because a lot of winged beast monsters in the deck. Exciton's just staple, same with Cowboy. Zero Fine is 2 level 4 winged beast type monsters. It's a water monster. So once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card, negate the effects of as many face-up cards your opponent currently controls as possible. And if you do, this card gains 300 attack for each face-up card currently on the field. Except this card. These changes last until your next standby phase, so it can negate a card on the field. And then, well, it can negate a few cards on that your opponent controls. Plus, this card just gains, 300 for every other face-up card other than itself, so it can gain quite a bit of attack. Lavalval Chain has 2 different effects. You can send a card from your deck to your graveyard, so you probably send like a monster for plays like I did, or choose a monster and place it on top. I also did that a couple of times as well, depending on what you want at the time. Yeah, 101, there's another water monster. Master Key Beetle, 2 level 4 dark monsters. I put that in there. Yeah, got the 2 Summoner Monk. He can protect himself. And as I said before, put in the Heartland Draco, since like that's a face-up card. Spell card, so it can attack directly. Also have 1 of them in the field, they won't be able to attack it. So the rank 6s, so you need 2 level 4 water monsters for them. So I put in M7 and Strike Bouncer. And just in case I got 3, I got them 2. Of course, that one can also be overlaid on one of those rank 6s, which is what I put in there. If I was doing it constantly, I'd probably put in even a big eye also, but no, I just put in the 2, and the 2 level 6, 2 rank 6s and 2 rank 7s. But yeah, unfortunately, didn't even get to see half the deck. I played 3 duels because I lost the second one. But yeah, didn't even get to see half the deck, unfortunately. But hopefully this, you sort of understand what I was trying to do with it anyway. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay if you watched it. If you didn't, yeah, go ahead and check it out if you want. But anyway, yeah, until next time, thank you all for watching and see you again soon.